One of the most interesting young players right now in the league is Golden State Warriors guard Brandin Podziemski, who was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team this season. Let's start with an area that highlights his toughness and grittiness, which is taking charges. Podziemski actually led the league in charges drawn, with 38 of them this season. It was the second straight year that a rookie led the NBA in this category. In 2022-23, OKC center Jalen Williams, the Arkansas one, drew the most charges. Podziemski is as brave as they come. Reviewing many of his charges, I was amazed at just how willing he was to step in front of opponents much larger than him. He's a great low man defender. He's great getting back in transition and planting himself to take charges with opponents accelerating ahead. And then he shows great resistance with opponents trying to back him down into the post. He's also a superb rebounder. We are seeing an increasing number of backcourt players become excellent rebounders. A lot of that is tied to the fact that bigs are spaced out more, having to guard opponents who stretch the floor, which prevents them from being near the basket to get rebounds. But it just appears also that more guards are accepting the challenge of battling for rebounding positioning. Among all listed guards, Podziemski accumulated the fourth most rebounds in 2023-24 with 427 of them. He is an incredible offensive rebounder. In fact, among guards, he ranked number one with 118 offensive rebounds. Most impressive is how often he crashes the glass from the perimeter and uses his hustle and relentlessness to outwork opponents for boards and loose balls. Among rookies, he was second in loose balls recovered, behind Asar Thompson. The Warriors ranked 5th in second chance points this past season. This was a category they ranked 16th in the prior year. Offensively, he's got a unique style in that he takes a lot of unorthodox floaters and hooks on his drives. One thing that stood out to me reviewing some data was that among guards, he took the most hook shots in the league with 32 of them, although he did only make 9 of those attempts. He's got really clever footwork and good balance, but he does need to clearly work on his touch. On floaters, for example, he only shot 43% on 65 attempts. Another thing I notice is that he doesn't usually take many dribbles before a floater. In fact, among all guards who attempted at least 60 floaters, he averaged the fewest dribbles before those shots with 3.3 of them. Also interesting is that although he doesn't draw many fouls on shot attempts, when he does, he connects on a lot of N1s. Among the 241 players who drew at least 30 shooting fouls, he had the 12th highest field goal made percentage at 35.1%. Two of the best at this are Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. Halliburton made 43.3% of shots while drawing a foul, while Brunson, on many more attempts, shot 38.6%. As far as three-point shooting, overall Podziemski shot 38.5% on 234 attempts. Among the 14 rookies who took at least 200 of them, that was the second best percentage. Only Cason Wallace of the Thunder shot it better. But most interesting was that Podziemski shot it best from the three-point wings, which is usually where players shoot their worst percentages from downtown. But that wasn't the case for Brandin, who shot 41.3% from the left and right wings combined on 124 attempts. Among the 155 players who took at least 100 of them from these regions, that was the 19th best percentage in the league. Kawhi Leonard ranked number 1 on that list, while Josh Hart ranked last. From straight away and the two corners combined, Podziemski shot 36.1%, which ranked 135 out of the 195 players with at least 100 attempts from these areas. For the season, Podziemski averaged 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.2 blocks, shooting 45.4% overall from the field and 38.5% from three-point distance. His season high in scoring was 25, accomplished on February 14th against the Clippers. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.